Hi children, today let's learn about factors and multiples. What are factors? A factor is a number that divides another number evenly, leaving no remainder. For example, the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 because each of these numbers can divide 12 without a remainder. That is when you divide 12 by either 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 12, the remainder that you get is 0. Hence 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 are called the factors of 12. Next, what are multiples? A multiple is the result of multiplying a number by any integer. For example, the multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20 and so on. And how do you get these numbers? By multiplying 5 by another integer, say 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Next, we have even numbers. What are even numbers? Even numbers are integers that are exactly divisible by 2. Now that you know the divisibility rule, when you divide the number by 2, leaving no remainder, then the number is an even number. For example, the numbers include 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. Now what are odd numbers? Odd numbers are integers that when divided by 2, the remainder is 1, or it could be a fractional result. For example, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15 and so on, when divided by 2, leaves a remainder 1. Coming to prime numbers, I had made a separate video on how to memorize the prime numbers starting from 1 to 100. Now what are prime numbers? Prime numbers are numbers that cannot be broken into factors other than 1 and itself, which means they have factors only 1 and itself. Now what are composite numbers? Composite numbers are numbers which are not prime. Okay. Now 1 is the only exceptional number which is neither prime nor composite. You cannot include 1 in the list of prime numbers or the list of composite numbers. That way, 2 is the first prime number and it is the only even prime number. Okay. Now coming to twin primes. What are twin primes? Two prime numbers which differ by 2 are called twin primes. For example, 3, 5, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Now look at the difference. The difference between 5 and 3 is 2. 7 and 5 is 2. 13 and 11 is 2. 17 and 19 is 2. So these are called twin primes. Prime triplet. A set of 3 prime numbers differing by 2 form a prime triplet. Like you are calling it a twin for 2 numbers, it will be a triplet for 3 numbers and the difference being 2. 3, 5, 7 is the only prime triplet. There are no other prime triplets. I hope it is clear. Twin primes and prime triplet. So which is the only prime triplet? It is 3, 5, 7. Coprimes. Coprime numbers, also known as relatively prime numbers, are 2 or more numbers that have only 1 as their greatest common divisor or the highest common factor. This means that the only number that divides both the numbers without leaving a remainder is 1. They do not have anything in common factor except for 1. Now look at the examples 2, 3. The common factor between 2 and 3 is just 1. Similarly, 3 and 4 is 1. 5 and 6 is 1. 8 and 13 is 1. 12 and 23 is 1. Can I consider 6 and 12 to be coprime? No, because they have a common factor 2 which is other than 1. Clear? So this is not co-prime. So co-prime numbers are numbers which have 1 as their only common factor. I hope it's clear, children.